Oh, what's up guys? Welcome back to Chris Wong Vlogs. Yes, I am starting today's video in the night time. So it is currently about 8 p.m. I'm on the helipad right now of Quantum of the Seas. This is a crew area only, deck 7 all the way forward. And look at the view I have right now. So that's look at that Ruby Princess. And we're actually docked in Victoria, British Columbia today. Hello, Canada. And we are, well, the reason why I'm starting today's vlog in the night time is because we've just ended our one Alaska cruise and we are now preparing for our final Alaska cruise of the season. And then we will be starting our crossing over to Asia and your boy will be in Japan. Enjoy today's Alaskan cruise adventures. My final week in Alaska begins now. So if you do ever decide to cruise on Quantum or Ovation of the Seas, Seattle will be the home port. And here I am in the city right now on turnaround day. This is the famous Pike's Place food market. I'll give you a little glimpse of that in just a second. But the city is pretty close to the cruise port. It takes me about 10 minutes in a shuttle from the cruise port straight here in the middle of downtown. And the city is live every day. It doesn't matter if it's a weekend or a weekday, Pike's Place is always busy. And as you can see, lots of people like to take the pictures next to the farmer's market sign. And if I remember correctly, this huge fish station, sometimes they even perform like shows where they're throwing the fish and stuff. That's why there's people all gathered around here. Now what a lot of people don't realize is, and it took me a while to figure this out 2 years ago, that just outside the food market, if you take the stairs down to this alley, you get the bubblegum war over here. So let's take a look at some disgusting bubblegum spread all over the wall, but it actually is kind of cool at the same time. I mean, look at this. This is literally all bubblegum that's been here over the years. Now, how I understand as to how they keep it hygienic is that they do spray it with things, I think almost every day or every so often. So let's give you a close-up. Look at this. You can actually see it like like drooling down. It's been like pulled and everything. That's mad, but the colors is actually quite cool to look at. Yeah, people like to take the pictures next to the walls, pretend they're licking the wall. It's all over the pipes and everything as well. Look at this. Look, people taking the pictures. Oh, look at this. That's mental. The original Starbucks, which is still open for business, which is right behind me. This is what it looks like. They kept it very much to the original, I don't know, like it was originally. All of these people here, this is the line to get in to the original Starbucks. So the port here in Seattle is, I wouldn't say it's like huge compared to, say, you know, Miami or Port Canaveral, but it's definitely big enough. Now for me, I can take the crew shuttles and services to, you know, the town back and forth, but there are an abundance of spaces for, you know, cars, taxis that will take you either from, you know, the hotel or the airport if you're just going to fly in and join the ship straight away. Less chaotic as well compared to, let's say, Miami, for example. Even Port Canaveral can sometimes get quite busy. Here in Seattle, yeah, because I think it's generally a smaller port, a cruise port, it doesn't feel as busy or as many people like rushing around or anything. At least that's the vibe I'm getting anyway. But you can see here, here's Quantum, looking fantastic. You can see all the passengers arriving now. No way! No way! Thank you for that. How awesome was that? See, people see you vlogging and they just want to get in the shot. The main difference between, I would say, sailing out of Florida compared to Seattle is normally services around the ship, like the casino, for example, the shops, they can open almost as soon as we set sail from Florida. But here in Seattle, it takes us a little bit longer to get out into international waters. So casino will be opening around 7, 8 p.m.
All right, let's start racing, guys. Let's go, 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 go. Come on, faster, 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 faster. You can do it. Watch out on the bottom of the screen for circle, stars, monument, whatever you see. Touch it for extra credit. There you go. You got it. Let's go. Let's get ready. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep on, keep on pressing the play button. Go, 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 go. Watch out on the bottom of the screen. There you go. Circle, stars, monument, whatever you see popping up, touch it for extra credit. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
So it's currently 2 a.m. I have just finished my shift at work, and one of my favorite things to do at this time is just walk around the ship, because there is literally nobody around. On a Quantum class cruise ship at 2 a.m. everyone has already gone to bed, and this is the perfect time for me just to almost do whatever I want. I've got like the entire ship as a playground. Look, I've just walked past, well, behind me is the 270 venue, walking past the Park West Arts Gallery. Absolute not a soul in sight. I'm just going to continue walking now and, I don't know, give you my 2 a.m. thoughts as I've just finished my long shift in the casino. I'm walking past Next Cruise, which is where you would book your, well, next cruise. And this is Vintage's wine bar. Again, quite literally nobody inside. Should I ever walk inside the wine bar just to give you guys a little sneak peek as to how it looks? Now on Odyssey of the Seas, the wine bar looks a little different because it's not Vintage's on Odyssey, it's Giovanni's wine bar, which is like an extension of the Giovanni's Italian restaurant. But on this ship, Quantum of the Seas, we have Jamie's Italian, but it's basically the same thing. Like, the menu is actually very similar compared to Giovanni's. But yeah, I'm still quite surprised that they actually have Jamie's on the ship, because in the UK all of his restaurants closed down, but they're still pretty much using, you know, his menu and his face all over the restaurant. All the lights are off, so I can't really go in. Hey man, how's it going? Got this cool sort of metallic discs all over this cool sculpture. I love the lighting in the ceiling of this part too. It changes colour every so often. My favourite is when it turns orange. The theming is just really cool. Now I'm walking through probably what I think really defines a Quantum class cruise ship, is this sort of hallway with all of the artwork at the sides and in the ceiling. Just really cool. Now I did see someone in the bathroom just then, but other than that, nobody's here. Look, I'm walking onto the Royal Esplanade now. I can still hear the music, but this is going to be, it's almost like I'm in, I don't know, like starting up the ship again, like walking around the empty ship. Look at this. There is, there's one person there. So Sorrento's is still open until 3 a.m. So that's where most people will go. But look, besides that guy in the red t-shirt, the entire Esplanade, now that he's gone into Sorrento's, it's just totally empty. Shore excursions. And the Bionic Bar is also going to be right next door. The music. Do not want to get that copyright strike. Bionic Bar is here. Very cool. So you get to have these cool robot arms make you your drink, and then you see him shake everything, mix everything. It's actually quite a cool idea. And then, of course, right next to the Bionic Bar, we have my favorite restaurant, Izumi, the best Royal Caribbean specialty restaurant in my opinion. Sushi and the ramen, if they have it on the ship, is actually so good. but I don't think they have ramen on the Quantum class cruise ships, which is a shame. I'm now walking into Schooner Bar. How nice is this? A Royal Caribbean classic venue that you can find on, I do believe, every single one of our ships. And then you've got the Focus photo gallery. How many of you actually buy the photos that the professional photographers take? Because yeah, for me, I'm still surprised that we actually have professional photographers like this on board the ship, because everyone just takes photos with the phone now. In my personal opinion, maybe, you know, maybe I'm wrong for thinking that. Look, here's another great shot. The whole esplanade just empty. Good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to Skagway. And I've actually come out by myself today, which is alright. It's actually nice to have a bit of alone time sometimes, you know, just to get away from the ship by yourself, alone with your thoughts, just reflect on life and just have some me time. Sometimes it's needed, especially when you work on the ship, you know, where you're constantly surrounded by people, to just get away and find little hidden gems like this. I'm not actually sure which trail I'm on, because a lot of the hiking trails were all pointing the same way, but the one that I'm on, I'll try and find out which one it is, just in case any of you guys want to do it next year. It's relatively flat. I've done a few hiking trails now over my time in Alaska 2 years ago, so some of them are steep, some of them are relatively flat like this one today, and then there are also cool lookout points every so often when you can go out, you can see the entire lake with the ships and the mountains in the back. But the main reason why I wanted to do this trail today for my last Skagway is because the views when you get right to the point is incredible. Smuggler's Cove is to my right, but I am heading to Yakutania Point. So just before I actually make it to the point, which is literally just around the corner here, you can come across this area that I'm surrounded with right now. And I remember 2 years ago, it was this spot right here where me and my friends were actually flying drones in the air, and we were able to just get the best content ever. I do believe this area is safe to fly a drone. Do not quote me on that. I'm not a drone expert myself, but let me just give you a little look as to exactly where I am. So yeah, look at the scenes of this. You've got all of these logs that have kind of just, I don't know, over the years formed itself into this location. You've got the lake behind me. The point is actually just around here, which I'm going to go to next. I've made my way to the point, and yes, there are some other people here. It's actually not too busy. It sounded busier than I thought. But look at this, man. So you walk out over the point and you are just surrounded by this. You can see a Princess cruise ship next to ours today. And you get to just sit on these rocks, enjoy the views. So I've actually taken my coat off now because I was actually getting that warm. It's incredible how I thought it was going to be freezing today based off last week, but this is the view I was talking about. This is why I've come to the point, because you can stand on these rocks and you can just see like all of this natural beauty all around me. How awesome is this? And you're like climbing over these rocks. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to be that fit, I would say, to, you know, even climb these rocks. I mean, you do have to have the ability to do a little bit of climbing, I would say, the minimum amount, but it's totally worth it. Like when you come here to this point, it really doesn't take that long to get here. You're surrounded by the entire lake all around me. And I'm just gonna sit here now and enjoy my day. And the helicopters behind me were just flying off in the air as well, doing the helicopter tours to, I'm not even sure where the helicopter tour in Skagway goes to. Is there a glacier nearby? Could be. There's another Princess ship docked next to Quantum today. Oh, my goodness. How is this my life right now? Really, like when I it's moments like this where I just look at my surroundings, I look where I am. I'm super thankful for what I've achieved over the last 5 years making YouTube videos, and I'm able to capture moments like this. Honestly, I just feel like the luckiest person in the world sometimes. And this is the view from the highest point I could climb to. You can see all the other people just enjoying the view as well. So yeah, look, I mean, it's not so steep like I said, but it does require maybe just a little bit of effort. So that's where I was earlier when I said I was sat there with my friends flying the drones, and then this is the point right here. So you can see I'm not even wearing hiking shoes, just my standard Nikes. And here is the best view of Skagway, I think. And this is what I mean when I say it's just so nice to get away from the ship sometimes. Just get back in touch with the real world. Because you have to remember, for us crew members, when we're on board the cruise ship, it's work for us. So to separate ourselves from work and just have, like, not even like an hour, 2 hours maybe outside, for me to just breathe the fresh air, see all of this nature. Yeah, it helps. Well, it's good for your mind. It's good for your mental health. That's what I was looking for, because to be sometimes just stuck on the ship all day, every day. And I know I'm very fortunate that my position on board allows me to go out a lot, and there are definitely some crew members who very rarely get the chance to go out. It's yeah, I can only imagine what it's like just to be on board the ship literally 24/7 and not be able to just separate yourself from time to time. I'm making my way into the town now of Skagway because Sorrel's not feeling too well today, and she asked me to pick up some cough drops for her, so that's what I'm going to do now. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me on my hike today. This time of year, wildfires are very low, which is good. But in the summer, you'll be surprised how hot it can get in Alaska. Today has actually just turned out to be a really, really nice day. It's like sunny now, like legit, just sunny. It feels like a typical autumn day for me in the UK. But anyway, last week I did go to Cone Company for some ice cream, which I was highly recommending. But I would also like to give a big shout out to Glacial Coffee House. I'm not sure if you can see that on my camera, it's very bright now. Glacial Coffee House is a favorite of mine, just to get some, well, not only good coffee, but they actually have a really, really good food menu in there as well. If you were wondering where's some of the good places to eat around Skagway that's not busy, because a lot of the main places that does like crab and things, yeah, the line's pretty big. Especially the Bonanza bar where they do like burgers and a lot of American food. Always busy. But Glacial Coffee House, seeing as this is my last time in Skagway, I think I've got to go back to Cone Company. It has to be done. Good old faithful. And the line is out the door. But I'm gonna wait. I love Skagway, man. I really do. This town is just, I don't know, it holds a special place in my heart now for some reason. But this is just one scoop. I don't know if you can see that. One scoop fills up this entire cup. So last week, Cyril and I ordered 2 scoops each, and it was far too much. We definitely did not finish everything. So in my personal opinion, 1 scoop is more than enough to satisfy your needs. I got peaches and cream today. It's a very, very delicious, sweet treat, somewhat healthy. There's a bit of fruit in there. So I'm just going to casually walk back to the ship now and enjoy my last stroll through the town of Skagway. Let me just give you a glimpse of the main road here, as there are currently no cars. Oh, as I say that, there's a car right here. So this is the main town, all of the shops and stores. And oh, there's a car coming, trying not to get run over. Sorry, I'm a vlogger, dude. I gotta do what I gotta do. What a day. The sun is shining, ice cream in one hand, vlogging camera in the other. I've got some great shots for my Instagram. Today has been a productive day for Chris Wong. And tomorrow, we will be in... I want to know, comment below, how many of you have done this? Woo! I'm trying to find Eagle. I see him over there. He's trying to get away from me. Here we go. We're trying not to injure ourselves before we go to work. There he is. But if you just cruise around the edge, you don't get hit. But if you want to get hit, just go straight for the middle. And the basketball court or the sport court looks really cool when the lights are on. All right, where is he? You're stuck. Igor, you stuck? Oh, no way. You just got to take a beating from me. Igor's has stopped working. Yeah, this is actually quite fun. Makes me feel like a kid again. Whoa! So the cool thing is that the bumper cars do hold 2 people. So you can have someone in the passenger seat as well if you want. But it's definitely more fun if you're just driving on your own. Actually, the space is quite hard for 2 people, I think. But yes, you can definitely hold 2 people in here. So that was the bumper car session. Thank you, Royal Caribbean, for organising this for the crew. Yeah, that was awesome. Woo! Thank you, man. Here you go.
Let's do one more time, man.
One more time?
One more time.
Alright, one more time. So I've got a yellow car this time. Reminds me of Bumblebee from Transformers. Number 18. Alright, let's crash into someone. Watch out! It's actually... Oh, that was soft. So yeah, it's actually quite easy to drive. Royal Caribbean logo. So yeah, if you cruise around the edge, you're going to be safe. But as soon as you get into the middle, that's when the danger zone is. Here we go! Oh! Oh no, I'm stuck. Alright, where's the Eagle? I'm trying to find him. Oh, there he is. I got him. Spotted. Oh! So here's the view from deck 16. So the Cplex venue is deck 15 and 16, 2 levels. The view from the top is actually really nice because you can get to see the whole sport court arena. You've got the Xbox room over there, table tennis on this side, and you've got more arcade games on this side. So this is the Cplex venue, deck 15 and 16, back of the ship. Only exclusive to Quantum class cruise ships. Alright, a very good afternoon everybody. Welcome to Juneau. As you can see, it is a very, very sunny day here in the capital on our very last Alaskan port of the season. I left my sunglasses on the bus, and I say bus because a crew tour has been organised for us today to go to Mendenhall Glacier, the perfect way to end this Alaska season. I'm so happy the weather is actually glorious today. Alright, so after about a 25-minute bus journey from the cruise port in Juneau, we have arrived at Mendenhall Glacier. Now look at this scenery around me. The bus ride in was actually quite nice too. You really get to see a lot of the town, see how, you know, life is out here. And she said we're quite lucky to get a nice sunny day today like this because they only get between 60 and 90 days of sunshine. So to have one of those days today is fantastic. You can see Mendenhall Glacier already behind me. There's a whole bunch of hiking trails we can take today. Isaac, welcome to the vlog. This is my cabin mate. Are you excited to see the glacier?
Yes, excited, very excited.
So you don't get weather like this back home, right?
No, back home it's very hot.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a different climate change for Isaac over here. But look at the scenes we're blessed with now. Casino team is out in full force. And we've started one of the hiking trails that we're going to do today. Well done, Casino team. We made it to the falls.
Without any of us
half the casino team are smokers. So the waterfall here is probably the closest we're actually going to be able to get to the glacier today. We are only here for an hour and 30 minutes. Now, when you are stood right underneath the waterfall, you can't actually see the glacier from here. It's actually round the corner. So we are going to take another trail that's going to take us in front of the glacier. But to actually walk right up to Mendenhall Glacier, it's going to be a completely different trail in itself. I'm not really sure even if it's possible to have enough time to actually do a trail if you are, going to be doing the Alaska cruise. I think a lot of the ways a lot of people manage to actually get right up to Mendenhall Glacier is through a helicopter tour that actually takes them like right on top of the glacier and they land on it. I'm not sure if that's here or another cruise port, but this is probably as close as we're going to get to the glacier itself today. Alright, so we've made our way back into the town now, and we've come to the food trucks for some dinner. How nice is this? We've got a table with the flames. I got some fish tacos with this rockfish, and the guys got their burgers. Whoa!
A reindeer dog.
That's a lot of fries. Reindeer dog.
$7 fries though.
Oh. Nice.
Rudolph reindeer.
Cyril, how's the burger?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, the fire is so nice. This is literally the most random combination I've ever seen in my life. Alright, Cyril's taking photos next to the swinging doors of the Red Dog Saloon. It was actually a really nice photo. So there you guys have it. That is going to conclude my final day in Alaska. The last day of the Alaska season on Quantum of the Seas is complete. We just had a nice little meal in Juneau after a nice day spending at the glacier. We've just been walking around the town now, looking at some of the shops, and now we will walk back to the ship. Time to get ready for work. And yeah, it was great to be back in Alaska again. I'm so happy I got to see it for at least 2 weeks. Okay, back on board we go. Oh my goodness, can you believe the weather we are having on our final Alaskan cruise of the season? I feel like it's been sunny almost every day, and this is the final sea day now of our Alaskan cruise. We are on our way to Victoria, British Columbia for one last time. I'm currently on my dinner break, and the sea is so calm today that I decided to, well, just kind of show you what the vibe is like on board Quantum of the Seas on this very fine evening. It's currently about 5 p.m, so the sunset is happening as we speak. Yeah, this is the best I've seen Quantum of the Seas since I've been here, because at the beginning of the week, oh my goodness, the first sea day going out, it was the rockiest I have ever felt a ship in a long time. But in some ways, that's probably like a warm-up for us before we do the crossing to Japan, because the captain has already pretty much told us that, yeah, when we start our crossing to Japan, there's going to be a few days where this ship is going to get absolutely battered by the sea. So I'm not looking forward to that. I have all of my seasickness pills ready. Look at the vibes of the pool deck. So, excuse me, at the time I'm recording this video, the North Star is currently out of service. It has some technical issues, so I believe this will be one of the jobs. When we arrive in dry dock eventually later in the year, that's going to be fixed. So even though the North Star is not working, the North Star bar is most definitely in service. People enjoying the hot tub, which of course on a cold day actually just feels very, very nice. So yeah, you have to remember that this time of year, so we're currently at the end of September, it is still pretty cold, especially in Alaska. It's a bit warmer in Victoria, Canada, and when I'm dressed in my full suit, it's actually very nice. Like for me, this is very typical UK English weather. Let me just give you a shot of the sun and the sea. Look at this. I say this every single time. Do you ever get bored of this view? Oh, watching the sunset with the sea and the horizon and the vibes of the quantum of the sea's pool deck. You know what? I'm going to make my way around to the iFly and let's see if anybody is doing some skydiving. Whoops, my mistake. The iFly is at the back of the ship. Still almost losing my bearings after all these years. Hey polar bear, or whatever kind of bear you are, hovering over the seaplex. Climbing wall, not open right now. Is anybody skydiving? Yeah, I'm not sure what the operating hours are for this. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's switched on. I will take a little walk upstairs. But the music is loud here. It's like a party. Oh wait, the flow rider is on. Alright, so a bunch of people have actually started to use the iFly, which is quite cool. Can't really see it from here. The sun is really bright and the reflection of the glass, but skydiving is going on, flow rider session is going on, the sun is shining, and this is my favorite view right here. When you come up to deck, what are we now, 16? And you get the view of the ocean with the sunset. I am totally in my element right now. iFly, flow rider. You got the view of the sea. Look at this, man. Just seeing the whole horizon like this. And then the sunset happening on this side. And then if you walk over here, oh, there's my friend, the pink polar bear. Wow, today is just such a great day. It's a shame nobody's on the climbing wall because I could have got all 3 sport activities in one go then. But look at this review, the running track. Oh, now I get it. The polar bear looks like he's looking out into the ocean. Oh, look at this. Can you beat this life? Seriously. Yeah, feeling very happy right now. My contract on board Quantum of the Seas is going so well. Loving my casino team with all the people I work with. Yeah, just feeling very content. Alright you guys, that is going to conclude today's video. This is the end of our final Alaskan cruise of the season. We're now docked in sunny Victoria, British Columbia for the last time. It is the perfect end to the season. Again, I keep saying it, the weather I've been blessed with this week. I'm currently on the helipad right now, so this is a crew area. I did mention that at the beginning of the video. This is deck 7, all the way forward of the ship. I started the video here, and now I'm ending the video here. It's a beautiful day in Canada once again. We're docked next to the Discovery Princess today in the background. I'm gonna go out and enjoy my last day of land, essentially, because tomorrow we start our crossing to Japan. 9 days at sea. So it's very important for us, all of us crew members, to go out today, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the daylight. Like I said, this contract for me has been going very well. Everything's moving at a very fast pace. I cannot believe it's time to start the crossing, and very soon your boy is going to be in Asia. Anyways, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. My Trans-Pacific crossing video will be coming up next after this. I plan to document as much as possible to give you a full Chris Wong experience as to what this, what this type of cruise is like. It's my first time doing it. I have no idea what to expect. So in the meantime, comment, like and subscribe. Make sure you watch my previous video if you didn't already see it. This was my first 2 weeks on board Quantum of the Seas when I signed on the ship after leaving Utopia of the Seas. And I'll see you in the next one. As for now, I've been Chris Wong. See you later.